Same. Now, former Tomball Memorial Highschool and Texas A&M pole vaulter Jacob Wooten has now secured his spot at the 2024 Olympic Games.
How awesome is that, right? All right, so here's a look from the Fox 26 sports team who got to spend a little one-on-one time with him and his father.
I wouldn't even be here if it weren't for my father and sister getting me into the sport and my dad's knowledge of leading me every step along the way. He's been with me since the very beginning, step by step, all the way through the professional career. And my sister was definitely an inspiration when I was younger. So I would definitely say pole vaulting runs in the family.
I've known of Jacob for a really long time. He's been a big name in the pole vault world for a long time. He's quite accomplished.
I came into the meet really confident, knowing that I could jump the highest I've ever jumped before. But doing it in that moment just seemed really surreal. Like, there has never been like a higher peak in the sport for me, I think. Finally making my first team, it being Olympic team 2 after years of just being on the edge.
I was so happy for him. It's still hard to believe that he came close that many times, and he's getting, he's 27. He's got maybe one more Olympics in him. So, it was going to get tougher from here on out to finally break through. We're hoping he's going to relax and show people what he's capable of jumping.
I always say I want pole vaulters who are smart enough to understand what I'm trying to get them to do, but dumb enough to do it. I don't think a lot of people are willing to do what a pole vaulter does. I mean, you have to stay on the back of the runway where the result's already looking at you in the face, right? You already know what you have to do before you do it.
We're kind of like a hybrid of a lot of different things. You got to run as fast as a sprinter, take off the ground somewhat akin to a long jumper, and then you got to work your way up and over the bar like a gymnast with a bendy stick.
Pole vault's not easy, right? Pole vault has a high demand on the body, both not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. I think it takes a lot to be able to pole vault at a high level. And Jake's able to bring that every single day. He's able to give everything he's got every single day on it. It's
been a goal for me not only to just make a world team, but to make an Olympic team on top of that is just, as I said, like a dream, a true dream come true, like a lifetime achievement that I'm still trying to wrap my head around.
Watching him persevere and push through the barriers that he's come up against, this was the biggest one by far. This has been years in the making. I mean, he's come close to making the Tokyo Olympic team. He's been so close to making world teams. He's lost in a jump off to make a world team. So to see it, him gut up and go over 87 like he did, and, secure his spot on the Olympic team was just amazing.
On the board! Let's go! Way to go, Jake!
I'm really proud of him and his dad. I felt an overwhelming sense of pride for his dad in that moment and what his dad has done to get Jake to this point, and their team together.
To finally get it done just is a weight off of his shoulders, my shoulders. I'm a bit like him. I'm still trying to process it.
It's still settling in a little bit. It's still like, I don't think the weight of it is there. I know that I've done it, I've achieved it, I've made it onto the team, and I have the opportunity to represent, but I don't think I quite understand the weight of it yet.
I think Jake can be in the mix to be an Olympic medalist. I think Jake's got a great shot of making everybody in Texas proud and USA proud, and I think he's going to do great.